Welcome to this explainer. Are you just totally tired of scrubbing the exact same stubborn stains over and over again? Or maybe you're battling those weird odors that just won't go away no matter what you spray on them? Well, today we are going to solve your absolutely toughest cleaning challenges using the sheer microscopic magic of science. We're unpacking the incredible power of enzyme cleaners. Seriously, think about it for just a second. What is the absolute toughest cleaning challenge in your home or your workplace right now? Is it pet urine that's somehow soaked deeply into the carpet? Or maybe it's this lingering, musty smell in your favorite fabrics that a normal wash cycle just kind of can't seem to shake? Okay, let's dive into this, because the sustainable solution we're exploring today doesn't just temporarily cover up those problems. No, it completely dismantles them at a microscopic level. So here's our quick roadmap for today's explainer. First, we'll look at the magic of enzymes, and then, number 2, exactly how the chemistry works. Third, tackling specific stains and odors. Fourth, we'll look at the impact on people, the planet, and ESG. And finally, number 5, we'll wrap up with some tips for effective cleaning. We're basically going to move straight from microscopic science all the way up to macro environmental impact. All right, let's kick things right off with section 1, the magic of enzymes. So, what exactly is an enzyme cleaner? Basically, it's a cleanser containing active enzymes that trigger a chemical reaction on specific organic dirt, literally breaking it down into smaller pieces. The absolutely crucial word to focus on here is active. You see, these formulas, they aren't harsh solvents that just burn a stain away, and they aren't heavy perfumes just masking a foul odor. Actually, think of them like microscopic biological workers. They actively seek out organic matter, like sweat, food spills, or pet accidents, and dismantle it piece by piece until it completely disappears. Now, what's really interesting about this comparison is looking at your standard all-purpose cleaner versus an enzyme cleaner. All-purpose cleaners are fantastic for versatility, right? They are go-to for removing just general, everyday dirt and grime. But enzyme cleaners, they are highly specialized. They contain active enzymes built to target very specific organic stains and odors. If you have a complex biological mess, a generic spray might honestly just push it around. An enzyme cleaner, though, it acts like a customized key fitting perfectly into the lock of that exact stain. Moving right along, let's jump straight into section 2, how the chemistry works. The actual chemical reaction breaks down into 3 beautifully simple steps. Step 1, you just apply it directly to the organic dirt or stain. Step 2, and this is where the heavy lifting happens. The enzymes cause a chemical reaction. They actively break those bad-smelling molecules and tough stains into much, much smaller pieces. And then step 3, because the enzymes have completely shattered the molecular structure of the mess, you simply rinse or wipe the dirt away effortlessly. The mess literally can't resist anymore, because its structural integrity is totally gone. So you might be wondering, who exactly are these microscopic workers? Well, common active enzymes found in these formulas include proteases, lipases, amylases, cellulases, and uricases. Brands carefully select and blend these depending on the exact mess they're going after. For instance, uricases are brilliant for breaking down the uric acid found in pet pee, while lipases specifically target fats, oils, and greases. And manufacturers usually pair these biological catalysts with mild fragrances and surfactants, which are essentially just specialized soaps that help lift those shattered dirt pieces away from the surface. Okay, let's zoom out from the microscopic science and look at practical applications in section 3, tackling stains and odors. Enzyme cleaners are absolute masters at defeating the hardest messes we deal with: pet urine and feces, baby food and dairy spills, sweat, blood, rust, grease, mud, the whole shebang. They're even engineered to eliminate persistent mold and bacteria odors. If you're a pet owner, or, if you've ever dealt with a deeply ingrained mystery smell in your upholstery that literally nothing else can fix, applying an enzyme cleaner is just a total game changer. And this brilliantly illustrates the massive versatility of where these cleaners can actually be deployed. In kitchens and bathrooms, they easily handle counters, cutting boards, sinks, porous grout, and tiles. For fabrics, you can use them safely on carpets, mattresses, car interiors, or even as a pre-treatment for your laundry. Outdoors and plumbing, patios, decks, septic tanks, and even clogged drains are absolutely no match for enzymes. And this extends right into workplaces too, proving highly effective for cleaning up busy retail spaces, restaurants, and industrial manufacturing floors. All right, let's shift to the macro climax of our topic in section 4, people, planet, and ESG. The overarching benefit here is that they are biodegradable and eco-friendly, making them much safer to use for people and the environment. When you use an enzyme cleaner, you aren't flushing harsh synthetic chemicals down your drain and into our water systems. By choosing non-toxic cleaners, we're actively protecting our local communities and preserving local flora and fauna, keeping those destructive chemicals out of nature entirely. Let's quickly break down those core ESG and usage benefits. First off, they are highly effective on targeted stains without relying on harsh chemicals. Second, they're non-toxic, which means they are incredibly safe to use around your pets and your kids. Third, they're gentle on delicate fabrics, like silk and wool, and sensitive surfaces like wood and stone. Because they don't use corrosive materials, they actually protect the very surfaces you're cleaning. And finally, long-lasting results. Because they actively consume organic matter, they just keep working long after you've sprayed them. Implementing these into a business instantly boosts a workplace's sustainability. Finally, we arrive at Section 5, Tips for Effective Cleaning. Okay, here are your rules of engagement. First, choose the right formula for your specific stain. Remember those unique enzymes we talked about earlier? Make sure you pick the product designed for your specific mess. Second, always follow the manufacturer's instructions. Using more detergent doesn't actually mean better cleaning, and too many suds can sometimes reduce their effectiveness. Third, use warm water to really activate the enzymes and speed up that process. And fourth, be patient. So the crucial point is, enzymes take time. They aren't an instant chemical bleach. It's a biological process. You really have to allow them time to do their microscopic work properly before you wipe them away. As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a thought to chew on. How could switching to a sustainable, enzyme-based cleaning solution transform your own home or workplace footprint? It is just incredible to think that by simply rethinking our cleaning habits and leaning into natural biology instead of harsh solvents, we can achieve far better results while actively protecting our families, our pets, and our planet. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I really hope this empowers you to tackle your toughest cleaning challenges with total confidence.